today. Nan Hayworth is a member of the Independent Women's Forum Board of Directors, and she's with us. It's so great to have you, Nan, because there's a lot going on today in these primaries.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's talk.
Good morning, Cheryl. Yeah, it's an exciting day.
It is. Let's talk about Arizona. So Jeff Flake is retiring. Hey, he knew he probably couldn't get reelected. This seat is a pretty interesting race. You got Martha McSally, who's kind of the Washington favorite, if you will. You've got Kelly Ward, who's kind of seen as pretty far right. And then Joe Arpaio, who's, by the way, he's 86 years old and just escaped, just got pardoned by the president on corruption charges. Yeah. Where's this one going to go?
Well, speaking as a Republican who's won a couple of primaries myself, it's wise to remember that you really want to have your candidate ultimately match the color of your state, the blue to red color wherever you are, purple. The closer they come to the general electorate, the better off folks are going to be. Martha McSally obviously fits that bill, but you know what? She's good with the president. She's a veteran. She's got the right policies for the folks in Arizona and for the country. And I really would urge folks in Arizona to vote for Martha McSally because in a general election, she's going to prevail.
And that's what I was going to ask you about next is then when you get to the general election and the Democrat that she or whoever wins the primary today is going to face, it's likely going to be Representative Kristen Sinema. The Democrats in particular, we got this new poll out showing that a lot of Democrats are not so excited about abolishing ICE, even though Nancy Pelosi has talked about it, and there's been some in the party that have been pushing for that. Do you think in a state like Arizona that Kristen Sinema would actually, move on the platform to abolish ICE in a state like Arizona?
She's Representative Sinema actually seems to have been pretty savvy about positioning herself, more toward the center as she moves toward a statewide election. So I wouldn't be surprised if she took a distinct position from a lot of her party's leaders and said, no, you know what? In Arizona, we need border security. Yeah. Nonetheless, her party is the party that's looking to abolish ICE. So you really want to go in a general election with the Republican who is going to secure our borders.
I know. I love the party loyalty. Let's talk about what's going on down in Florida. You've got DeSantis.
It's all about policy.
President Trump. No, it is. But President Trump is obviously behind DeSantis in this one. But at the same time, Agricultural Commissioner Adam Putnam is kind of a local favorite. Ron DeSantis, Adam Putnam. What do you think?
Well, Adam Putnam you're exactly right, Cheryl, and he has been campaigning. He has a ground game all around the state. I think he's obviously been a popular agriculture commissioner. But yes, as we know, President Trump has been supporting Representative DeSantis, who's an awesome guy. He's a veteran. He's very smart. You've got two great candidates.
Right.
I do think, obviously Ron DeSantis with the support of the president, and President won the state of Florida. I think he's got the edge,
And that could be the story in Oklahoma, Nan. I want to bring in Oklahoma because that's the same issue right now. What's happening in Oklahoma, you got the former mayor of Oklahoma City, one of the most well-respected mayors in the Republican Party, we should add, who really, I would say, fixed the finances of Oak City. But he's going up against Kevin Stitt. Stitt's accusing Cornette of being not Trump enough. Is that a way to run a campaign? Is that going to work in Oklahoma?
Well, it's in this day and age, because there's so much passion around the president, you can understand why a Republican candidate in a primary would want to harness that power, the power of the president's popularity. And look, we've got tremendous policy successes for Americans all across the country. So to align yourself with President Trump is always a smart strategy for a Republican these days.
And it's going to tell the party a lot about what's happening in November. Nan Hayworth, it's great to see you, Nan. Thanks for coming on.
And you, Cheryl. Thank you.
See you soon.